Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Well, it took 2 years and 4 months, but we finally did it. We finally met all of the requirements for YouTube to monetize the channel. And I want to take this time to really thank all of you who have subscribed and supported the channel, because I wouldn't have been able to do that without you. And I appreciate you all so much. Okay, so we'll get back to the business at hand. And today is a really exciting day because today we're going to be rehousing my Harpactira Pulchripes. Harpactira. It's a golden blue-leg baboon tarantula. This is a tarantula that I got as a sling about 7 or 8 months ago, and I named her Jewel. And I don't know if she's a male or a female, but I'm calling her a female, but because that's what I'm hoping she'll be. And she's grown quite a bit. She's starting to get a little bit too cramped in this sling enclosure that she's been living in. So it's time to rehouse her. And I'm going to be putting her in this 12 by 12 Exoterra Nano Terrarium. And I've already set up the terrarium. Since she is a semi-fossorial tarantula, I've put in a thick layer of substrate, and Jewel has proven herself to be quite the construction worker. So I've kept this pretty simple, knowing that she's going to reconstruct the whole thing anyway. I just put in a nice piece of wood for a hide and added a warble and some moss. I'm not going to lie, I'm a little bit nervous about this one. This is my first Old World tarantula, and this will be my first rehousing of an Old World tarantula. And the golden blue-leg baboon has a big reputation for being bolty and extremely fast. And being an Old World tarantula, as well as a baboon species, they can have a potent venom and a very painful bite. So this is not a tarantula that I want running around in my house. So I'll be proceeding with an abundance of caution. I'm going to get this terrarium down and get everything set up, and I'll be right back and we'll do this. She's webbed up this sling enclosure really well. And so the first thing I need to do is remove all of this material. And she's somewhere in the bottom of it all, and I really don't want to injure her. And to keep her calm as possible, I'm just going to move slowly and take all of this out bit by bit. So most of the web is out, and I can see Jewel in the bottom now. And I'm going to use a straw to nudge her out. The thing I have to remember is that it doesn't matter if I'm nervous. This is all very scary and stressful for her. So my job is to move her in a way that's as least stressful as possible for her. She feels safe and secure in her web, and she's going to be reluctant to leave that safety. So she's going to need some encouragement. I'm just gently nudging her legs to move her out. Well, she's out of her web, but now she doesn't want to leave the outside of this sling enclosure. But she's staying calm enough. And just a little bit more gentle nudging, and she's in. Well, that went about as smoothly as I could have hoped for. And once again, I think most of my nervousness was completely unwarranted. But I'm learning. As long as you move slowly, be gentle, and treat the tarantula with respect, it will be calm and well mannered for you. Since I've had her, I've never seen Jewel out of her burrow for more than a second at a time because she's very skittish and bolts back into her burrow whenever I come near. Like this. So, this is the closest look that I've ever gotten of her. I think I've fed her pretty moderately, but I'm surprised at how plump her abdomen is. I think she's going to need to go on a weight management program, but I think she'll work that off with another molt. It's pretty clear to see why I named this tarantula Jewel, because she's that beautiful. And her colors will only get more brilliant as she continues to grow. I'm really hoping that this new enclosure might encourage her to spend a little bit more time out in the open. And only time will tell, but that will have to be the subject of a future video. For now, I'll leave you with some shots of Jewel exploring her new home.